I am doing my research topic on kind of housing prices, and originally I wanted to do it on what drives increases or decreases in housing prices. So it's kind of in the area of like regional economics. And when I was doing some of that research, what I came across was an article talking about how the student loan debt crisis has impacted home ownership, and I really liked that article a lot, and it actually kind of spurred an idea in me to kind of do some more research on how student loan debt is impacting the housing market. So I think as far as an issue goes, that's something I really want to look at is what impact does student loan debt have on kind of like consumption in the form of home ownership, which impacts growth and other areas of the economy. And I chose this topic over some of the other topics I was looking at, like natural disasters and how those impact housing prices, and just overall like drivers of increases in home prices, because I feel like the student loan debt argument and topic is kind of a little bit more relatable to my current situation. So I kind of wanted to just go along with that a little bit more, and as I've done more research on it, it's actually pretty compelling, and there's a lot of good data out there, which I really like, because I really want to focus on like getting some hard data for this project. And as far as some potential research questions go, so far I've kind of thought about asking the question of how is student loan debt affecting the housing market, as well as what is the impact. So like, how large of an impact is student loan debt making on the housing market. And I'm really kind of excited to start getting more research and more data and looking at this a little bit deeper. I've only been looking at it for a couple of days, but I think this is definitely the area where I kind of want to start doing a little bit more of my research, and I'm starting to find out a lot about where we are in the country in terms of student loan debt. And it's also interesting because a lot of these articles I've been reading have a lot of policy implications, especially with the transition into another presidency, who's been one of their kind of issues they've been talking about a lot is the student loan forgiveness plans and all that sort of thing. And so it's kind of an issue that's been happening for a while, but it has a little bit more of a current relationship with things that are happening today, which I think is really interesting. Um, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty exciting to look at more, and I think it matters a lot because it impacts all of us. In college, we've all been having to pay our way through college, and a lot of us get loans for that. So I think it's something that's interesting to see because it impacts almost all of us, certainly, and certainly a lot of people across the United States. So pretty excited to do some more research on it and see where I can end up.